There's Aleen Bailey. She goes in lane 3. There are only 5 athletes in it. The Jamaican, there's an Olympic gold from 2004 in the sprint relay and World Championships in 2009. Her best 11.04, but this year 11.19. Only 7th in Berlin, by the way, last week, and 23.56. That was at the weekend, over 200 metres, which would suggest to me she's getting very tired. 23.56 for an 11.0 athlete. Barbara Pierre goes in lane 4 for the USA. Won the US indoor title earlier on this year over 60 metres, and last year was 4th at the World Indoors over 60, but was only 5th at the US Championships in Des Moines back in June. She ran 10.85, by the way, at the US Championships in the semis, and then only 5th in the final. That was a big disappointment. There is Alexandria Anderson. Well, 7th at the World Championships, and picked up a silver medal in the relay with her compatriots behind the Jamaicans. The bronze medalist in the US Championships, coached by Dennis Mitchell, who's here with her, the former great American sprinter, of course. Mean Green Machine, I think, was his name when he wanted it. Ivet Lalova, World Junior record holder at 100 metres, the European champion from last year, the Bulgarian. 29 years old now, has never come anywhere near that 10.77 from way back when she was a junior. European Junior champion she was back in 2003. And LaKeisha Lawson completes the lineup there for the USA. She won in Berlin in 11.18, very close to her personal best of 11.14. That 11.14 was set by the American at Azusa in California back in May. I wonder if she can create a bookend to her season by a very quick run here tonight. Always strange, isn't it, when the Americans, and they have that college season, James, where they're racing so much in April and May, so often produce their best form at that time of the year.
I mean, that's quite amazing to then come back 4 months later and replicate that.
It's almost like she's had a winter in between.
Exactly.
Semi-finalist at the US Championships, that's all, LaKeisha Lawson. Even though she's an 11.1 athlete, it really does underline the strength of American sprinting, even though the Jamaicans have taken over. So Bailey in 3, Pierre in 4, Anderson in 5, Lalova goes in 6, and then Lawson nearest the camera in lane 7. Meeting record 10.91 by Nunjeva of Bulgaria. Good start there from Pierre, second to right, and she leads at the moment. Certainly Lalova's being left of picture, but look at Pierre here, blasting away from this. Anderson coming back to her, but I don't think she's going to get there. Fairly tight at the line, but a clear winner nonetheless. Barbara Pierre, 10.96. Well, I didn't think they'd get anywhere near that meeting record of Nunjeva, set back in 1991, the dark old days. But that's a pretty close run, 10.96 for Barbara Pierre. And how I bet she wishes she could have found that sort of form earlier in the season when it mattered. That's good running this late, it really is. Well, Fraser Price goes quicker than that regularly, but not too many athletes dip under 11 seconds in September, I have to say. That's a really strong run from Barbara Pierre. She was great out of the blocks, second to right there, keeps nice and low, very compact, powerfully built sprinter. Well, just looking at our computers, it's somewhat bizarrely, it's been rounded to 11 seconds dead. That's a big adjustment from 10.96 on our results monitor here. Well, she was reaching for the line, wasn't she? Almost overstriding there. Look at that, really losing form as the line grew near, and maybe she could sense Anderson coming back at her to her right. Anderson probably the slowest away of all of them, actually, and Ivet Lalova, well, she's a good 200-metre runner, second to left there. She came back very late. But Alexandria Anderson, she too losing form there, swinging over to the left of her lane. 11 seconds dead for Pierre. Anderson 11.06 in second place. 1 place better than she managed in Linz last week. Well, there is almost still air for that women's 100 metres. Barbara Pierre 11 seconds dead ahead of her compatriots Anderson and Lawson. The first pair well clear of Lawson.